Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're a little bit late to the party, but we're gonna get everything opened up and hope for the best. I think we're about there. First race, no practice whatsoever in these conditions. It's a wet track. Right, what we're looking at, 3.6k strength of field. Right, we're going out blind here, but I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. Hey Russell, how you doing, buddy? I'd be interested to know how many times you're first in, because it's nearly all the time. Appreciate it, mate, thank you. On it straight away. Amazing support, mate. Oh God. You survived that, it's okay.
Take it off here, bud. Clear all those cobwebs out there, but you're looking forward, man. We'll be doing good.
That was much harder to stop than it should have been. Wow. Very sketchy conditions. I don't normally have trouble slowing the car down. Getting on throttle, steering, it's all pretty sketchy anyway, but I don't normally have this much trouble slowing the car. We'll see. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy, thank you. Rapid. Wow, well, that's bright. And if I'm honest, unnecessary. Not sure where the best line is. I went sort of defensive there, hoping that the slippy line is the racing line. Can't see a thing. going to get some very different quali times here. Try and take more like conventional lines here if we can. Oh, lost it all there. Bollocks. Morning, Mark. Morning. Evening, Mark. How are you, mate? Alright. Oh, if I hadn't lost all that time. Wow, we can go so much quicker than this. Yeah, the sun's brutal, isn't it? Right, on this pace we're going pole here. I think everyone's going to improve though. Yeah, they have. Oh, I didn't mean to get second there. So much time on the table here.
Checker flag.
Yeah, we can get in the 12s, I think. Yeah, 12-8 from Perez. We can certainly do 12s here. Cheers for tuning in, guys. Promising. Survivor list, though, that's all it is. Work out how the passes are going to come from the GTPs. Because, yeah, it's going to be crazy. Oh, you're doing Red Bull GT, yeah? What do you mean by change the parameters, Russell? Is everyone on wets? No, mate, we're on dries for this. Alright, let's go.
One to go. Right side on the restart. The estimated strength of field is 3,678. Pit road's closed.
Hey, this is Jeff. You got me? Man, it's like you guys found some of that speed you've been looking for. You won this thing from the back last year. Ought to be pretty easy to do this year, right?
I don't think. Have they made it more slippy? No, I don't think so, mate. Sebring's particularly tough. Anyway, certain tracks the racing line is okay, certain tracks it's not. I think Sebring is one of the ones where the racing line is tricky in the braking zones, which is what I found. Certainly on the first lap, but yeah, there's a lot of time to be gained there. But yeah, first race, no practice. I'm happy to be on the third row. I hope graphics and everything hold up okay here. I've not adjusted anything, but obviously with the new lighting and rain, I've not tested any of this. We'll see how it goes. Is there any rain this week, Mark, at the Red Bull Ring? I'm a fan of the circuit. I don't have good pace there, but if there's rain, I'll consider it. But I figured if there's rain here, there probably isn't there. But I'm assuming the rain's just in the fixed in this. Does anyone know?
Should be starting behind the 35. You're going to be lining up behind the 16. Like you'll be lining up behind the 18. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 35.
Hey, Dennis. Cheers, buddy. There's all Porsches up top then. Acura behind me. Why is it the LMPs are leaving a massive gap? It's a weird time that I'm doing this, I suppose, early for me.
You're going to be lining up behind the 37.
I'm not surprised to see
40.
the GTP field to view. Strength of field's fairly low, 3.5.
Lining up behind the 12.
But I think the spray with the sun, with the lighting, it's going to be tricky, this. First race of the day. First race of the season. Let's just try and finish it. I wonder if there's a crossover point and a chance of dry tyres. It's very wet. But there is no rain, so...
Behind the 23. Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 23.
We left a big gap, so I think we were going fairly early here.
Deep breath, buddy. Deep breath. I just got one. Big Dad, show him how to do it. Green flag.
Great start from this guy, anticipated that well.
Left side. Still there. Still there, man. Still there. Outside, inside. Get him out. 1 off. Clear, clear, clear.
Wasn't sure which way he was going to go. Hey Kevin. How are you, mate? Lot of spray. Hell of a lot of spray. Yeah, we got the rain.
On your right, clear.
Oof. It's far too much spray. Very difficult.
Good, baby. Put it on it, man. You belong up there. In front of you, in front of you, in front of you. Desde Bosman.
Probably get a send here.
Right side. 4, clear.
Hold it then.
Yeah, sorry Daniel, sorry mate.
Got some front damage.
Ah,
Be aware of that. Got some right side damage.
wow, front and right. Hopefully it doesn't slow me down. Oh, here we go.
One on the right side. Clear.
Don't know if I was late into that or damage is causing issues.
7. Speed 1. Here's the fastest car on the racetrack. 13.861.
Just feels a little more difficult to get the front end in. Line was all wrong, we're gonna have to yield. No point fighting this while he's got this momentum.
13.8.
Luckily I saw it early enough.
Left side. Still there. Speed 4. Here's the fastest car on the track. 13.566 and clear.
Yeah, we would have been comfortably the quickest on track there if we hadn't made that mistake. Hey buddy, how are ya? Very tricky conditions, mate, but we're enjoying it. Yeah, just about. Wow. Very quick there for P11, whoever that is. I don't know what he's saying there. Hey Daniel. Yeah, the little 3-minute practice sessions are the same, I think, is it? But I think it's a bit of a lottery, I think. Thought about pitting, but hey Josh, how are you, mate?
14.257. Fast guys running 13.687.
Yeah, behind screen. I'm concerned about this guy in P11 who's a second quicker than all of us. Guy behind's finding pace. Right, good luck, Mark.
Coming pretty quick behind us. Left side. Still on your left. Clear.
Right, I don't think these are going to be the issue. I think the LMP2s are. So that's when we're coming in.
5, 2, 5. Looking good out there today, boss man.
There's no chance of dry tyres, so we're right there.
Left side. Still there at your door. Keep on our toes here, bud. These guys coming behind us. Still there. Still there. You're clear. On your right.
You went in hot.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear. Right. You're clear. Right side. A lot of guys coming up our way pretty quick, but you're clear now. One on the right side. Clear. Left side. Still there, door. Clear. Good job.
The damage is causing me a lot of problems here.
Right. Clear.
Woof.
On your left. You're clear.
Yeah, so JP.
No problem.
Tires are hot. Don't think it's going to be dry tyres, lose too much time, but it is going to get very sketchy.
You're in about 5. Way to manage that run. Good job. 15. 1.941.
This guy behind. Oh, this must have been the guy who was in P11, 7K driver. Yeah, can't really fight this.
Still there, man. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're clear.
Just trying to finish this, get a result, so still a good spot.
You're right. Still there. Still there. Looks clear. Clear. Clear.
What the fuck you doing?
Potential no stopper this race, I would have thought, is it? I mean, not now, but certainly doable. Don't know if it'd be quick like, but
You're behind you, man. On your right. Clear, clear, clear. On the left side. Clear. That's a good job. Come, fellas. 5-1. At your mark now. And 13 is the leader. Turn in, turn in. Remember, don't get too tight to the wall. And 4 man, look at the hood cover. Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Good job, big crew.
right. See what happens.
On your left. Clear, clear, clear.
This is the guy that came in ahead of us, so he's not been held up. Well, he probably has, but I've had a bit of a bad run myself in terms of mistakes, so it would have been clear if we could drive. I'm hoping those guys ahead of me get caught by the LMP2s. Tyres have cooled a little. Try and keep them there if we can. Cheers for tuning in, guys.
You don't need to go a lot faster. You only need to go a little faster. You gotta have a car coming. Right side. Still there. Good. And 12 is the leader. Coming really fast behind you. Still there. You're clear.
Yeah, this is going to be a scrap, this.
Time out. Take it down. Moving up on the pretty quick. Just watch the backside. Left side. Clear.
You good? What the fuck?
Fast guys are on 16.5. 6, right side. Still there. Clear. Got one coming up on it pretty fast, but left side. Clear. Watch your pin in front of you. Right side. Still there. Too wide. Right side. 1. 14.
Keep me pinned.
3. Still there. Great job, man. Top 10 right there. Yeah. Clear. Right side. Still there. On your clear.
Driving that. Score. Tyres are cooked.
Right side. Clear.
Vigo was the leader.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Coming hard behind you. Clear. Left side. You're clear.
Горки сколько литров было?
Leader, pit road.
This guy's yet to pit. Hey Phil. Just Porsche for me all week, this one, mate. Hey, Mark.
771. Keeping up with just about everybody. Good work.
Let's go.
Lots of room out the back. The gap is 1.1. Coming pretty quick behind us. Go like hell for a couple, bud. Go like hell. Left side. And clear. Left side. Clear, clear, clear. Coming up back. Left side. Clear.
Fuck me, this guy's a fucking liability. Oof, I felt beautiful. Beautiful day, Kevin. Yeah, we're on it, mate. We're on it.
Bunch of them coming here behind you, man.
Without the mistakes I've made, I think we could have won this, you know.
13.284. Oh, yeah, that was a good lap. Crash, 9Q, left side, clear.
The pressure's off.
The white flag.
Crash behind. Let's bring it home. Well, 3 times a year. Don't want to get too much of a good thing, do you?
Coming behind you pretty quick, watch them.
Yep, go.
Really fast behind you. Clear him.
What's he doing there? Come on. First race of the season, and we're on the podium. Beautiful.
Fastest car on the racetrack.
Yeah, I do feel we could have won that.
0, 8. Then checker flag.
It's a shame, mistakes, but I think we're lucky. We're obviously with the damage.
Man,
Lucky we didn't
well, I'm sorry.
put more damage on the car.
Guys, you turned a great race car.
Well happy with that. Yeah, so I've done some testing in the Acura, the McLaren, Chisville, the Chevy, and the Lambo. Initially favoured the Chisville. Initially favoured the Acura, and then I've seen a lot of Porsches. Cheers, Russell. Seen a lot of Porsches in week 13, and then a few of the lads in chat actually asked Andy live if he would consider doing a Porsche setup with SimCoach, and he very kindly obliged, and that is what we are about to run in the next one. So yeah, he just put it together for the community, and it's rapid, very stable as well. Yeah, not quite enough fills. Phil's and Kieran's, and collecting them. I wonder if we've got rain in the open then. Does anyone know? I've not seen any open races today. I tuned into a little bit of Ollie today, and he was in the fixed when I was watching. That was wet. I think he struggled initially in the GTPs. Then I think he found his feet, as you would expect. Suzuki as well, making a rare appearance. I am interested what the Le Mans Ultimate guys think of the new GTP tyre model and the lighting. I think you're always going to get the likes of Suzuki and Samsung jumping in for the new season, but I haven't seen enough content from them. I hope to watch it later and see what they make of it. Right, let's have a look then. So we'll stick with old Bessie. Watch me to see what to expect. Carnage, if you're watching me. Double green, come on. Back to 4.5. Lovely stuff. Really happy with that to start the season. Top split podium. Difficult conditions. Yeah, a bit of pressure from this guy. Was it this guy? Initially, but yeah, Florian I think came from the back. Did he crash? Was this the guy that crashed turn 1? Looked like his car. But we ran into the back of Daniel. That's who I apologise to. I also apologised to JP. So we got ahead of JP, 5.4k. We should have got ahead of Daniel. We were quicker. We really were quicker than him through the right-hander where I hit him. But I don't know if it was... I didn't keep my eye on the tyre temps. I wonder if I managed that a little bit better in the fixed, and we can... I may as well just wait now. And we can... Hey, Rogues! Yeah, progress. Get a bit quicker, hopefully. Yeah, the lighting's really good. Like, really good. I am, yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be, but looking forward to the new build. I know I'm very bright. I've just seen the little preview thing in my stream. I'm aware I'm very bright at the moment. But when we get into the cockpit, the colour should settle itself down a little bit. But yeah, cheers for the support. Appreciate it. Hit the like button for me if you haven't already. Oh, where is it? The fan's on. It's officially summer. Oh, 4.5k strength of field then. Morpy in his BMW. Yep, standard. You gotta give it to him. If you're familiar with the stream, you watch the channel or not, you'll see. I mention this all the time. Every single race you see Daniel Morpy, he's racing in a BMW. Does not change car ever. And is very competitive. So good on him. Right. I'm guessing this isn't top split, you know. I'm not seeing anything crazy in the strength of fields. And you would expect it. Yeah, there's no one really above the 5.5k mark. So, yeah, I reckon we're second split here. Which is good. Will be a bit of a higher car number, slightly higher risk. The approach, though, I think, knowing the conditions of the week, we'll try and break even in the open and we'll try and gain in the fixed. Will be the best strategy for us because we won't have the pace for these guys, I don't think, but we'll do what we can. I did notice a few Mustangs in week 13 were very quick, but the tyres looked like they were absolutely shredding after a few laps. It's like real obvious signs that the tyre had gone. We'll see. So, let's have a look. Got a pro sprint set and a safe set from Sim Coach. We're going to run the pro set. Not bad. Only place you really need to watch it is turn 1. Yeah, if you let the balance shift too far forward, don't keep the power over the rear, then the rear does like to go on you. Happened to me yesterday in quali, I think, did it? Right, car number 13 in class here, so I'm happy with that mid-pack sort of. Car number, but I know the pace is good here. If I can hook it up, I think it's a lot warmer than it has been. Week 13 temps, I don't think we're anywhere near 27. Obviously it was first thing on the morning. block looks really good actually. BMW, Acura, Mercedes, Lambo, Porsche. A little squeeze of the power there just to settle the back. Fuck off. Oh my word. That's very frustrating because I was tidy through there, man. Right then, pressure's on. Don't think I've had an off track there, to be honest. Sloppy one, because I've certainly not gained any time by hopping that curb. This is open fill yet. Big understeer there, so the temperatures are really affecting the fronts through the twisty stuff, I think. Right, come on, switch on.
A couple more, we're gonna pit.
Okay, we're still good. Yeah, where we expected to be, I suppose. Can't really complain. I thought it was going to be better than that, to be honest. Yeah, I thought we'd qualify a bit quicker than that with a 2-minute 4, only 7/10 off Paul. But yeah, it's very tight field. Wow, P16.
One to go. Left side on the restart. The estimated strength of field is 4,749. Sticker guys, we got a ball buster here in our pits today, so let's just make sure we're on our game. Pit road is closed.
I wonder if we're going to see anyone kick to the pits. In this race. The new packet loss thing. Right, so dry tyre. No weather. Save a bit of fuel if we can. Hello. I was going to be offended at first there, being compared to George Russell, but I'll take that.
Gonna roll.
Like a nuclear mutated George Russell. If there was a posh public school in the bunker at Chernobyl. I'm firmly in the Kimi Antonelli camp of Mercedes these days. This was just the last shirt
Behind the gate.
while Lewis was there.
21.
Oh, really? That's a shame.
Gonna line up behind the 20.
Right then, we'll turn the beef radio on.
Get behind the 43. We should be behind the 44. Line up behind the 33. Should be lining up behind the 37. Gonna line up behind the 42.
Looks a little bit like a team red line
I think we
car behind me, that.
26. We're gonna restart behind the 1. Line up behind
Is it?
38. Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 30.
Certainly performed the best out of the rookies, didn't he? But then
In the 34.
you would expect so with the car, I think. Mercedes looks strong this year. Shit show strategy as always from Ferrari though. Should have been P4 and 5, I think. Yeah, I hope he gets there before George. I really do. I can't remember not liking a British F1 driver in the past. I think George Russell is the only British driver I don't like.
Behind 34.
Is he a Redline driver, Jens Walters? Name looks familiar. That's not a livery anyway. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, it's not Phil, I don't think, mate.
Line up behind 34.
I've just broke with 2 feet there. One foot on top of the other. Just tried to scratch my left foot with my right foot and I just ended up breaking with both. Technique. Typical posh schoolboy, you know what I mean? Entitlement. Yeah, just typical like public schoolboy knobhead. And he's not a team player, certainly not a team player.
Look, everything.
Which will probably make him a world champion one day, but just don't like his attitude more than anything. Seems like a little shithouse.
Pace cars off. Big man, do your job.
Certainly can't see the leader. Just waiting for green there.
One car only. Clear on your right. Got one to dirt coming back on. Door quarter clear. Left side. Front you now. Keep your eyes open. Right, left side. One. Still there.
Did our crash recover?
On your right. All clear. Right side. Still there.
Sorry about that, I completely just missed up on making there. Sorry guys.
Door.
Keep the position there.
Clear.
Yeah, I know mate, just keep your head on.
Left side. You're clear. Left side. Still there. Front now. Your eyes open. Still there. Still there, man. Still there. Clear. Left side. Still there.
I knew he was going to lean on me there. Knew it. He's quick, Barry, but he's got no front end. Wow.
Thomas, I'll watch the replay in the end, thank you.
Right side.
the track. You won the track.
I'm not really sure how we are going to do it. Like, I don't really want to be in this pack ahead because there's too many of them. I'd rather be here than in the middle of that, or even at the front of it. There's like 10, 11 cars here. Still pulling away from me with no front end. Hiya, Andrew. Nah, mate. I didn't know about it, to be honest. A few people have been asking. Yes, they are, mate. Yeah, it's a good spot, that arc. They are indeed, mate. Best headphones you can buy. At the price point, obviously. Yeah, incredible bass on them as well. So for sim racing, especially iRacing, where you're lacking a bit of bottom end, very nice. I don't actually like them for DJing, to be honest. I used to use Technics headphones for DJing. Death! Right, GTP's next lap, I believe.
Three. Oh, yeah, that was a good lap.
Cheers, Mark. Appreciate that, mate. Reading chat's difficult at the best of times, but when you're blinded by the sun. Yeah, Audio Technica are a reasonable brand, yeah. I think I've got some Audio Technica somewhere. I've not seen KRK headphones. Non-audio files are like, what are they talking about? They're just saying letters.
Car off the track on the left. Keep going.
Another death? You got a meatball.
2.14.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've got the monitors at work.
One left lane.
I've never heard of KRK headphones. See, my studio monitors are Adam Audio A7Xs. Absolutely stunning them. Got some Genelecs in there as well, but I don't know, the price for Genelecs, like, I don't rate them. My Adams are better than my Genelecs. And they're cheaper. I've not heard of monkey bananas. It's the first thing I do when I get off the stream though. Right, Barry, get your finger out.
Those are the laps that we keep, man. Keep digging.
Oof. I'm having a nightmare.
Alright, bud, don't sweat it, man. He's there with the back. Go get him. Come on, you can do it. The gap, 1.5.
Yeah, I lost it turn one like I did in
Blood's coming.
break 13 and here come the GTP doors.
Right side. Clear him. Right side. Clear.
Are you for real, Davey? Are you actually for real, buddy?
There. Clear. On your right. Clear. There's no blood coming.
Right, go forth and murder. What was he doing? A little plonker.
Looks clear, clear, clear. Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, BMW's got pace.
Fast guys are running 0.692. In your mirror, in your mirror. Right side. Still there. And clear. .76 left side. Clear. Watch that car down there. Stay right. Watch that car down there. Stay right.
It's one of ours. That's also one of ours. Yeah, I thought that's what was happening there, Phil.
Gonna have
Another one coming.
right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Hey Hilton, how are you, mate?
Sorry, mate. Totally my bad.
Right, I'm thinking 30 litres of fuel based on what I'm seeing. What do we think? Long day, Hilton. Yeah, I feel like if there's a crash here, you're not going to really see it. Maybe 26, thanks mate. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's flirting between 26 and 39. Problem is, I don't know if it's open. When Race Lab goes between it being open and not being open. But we'll get 30 litres in now. We will by the time we come round. But this is going to get spicy. The LMPs are behind us now, so we'll come in here. I'll have to risk it and just go 30 or 29. What's that, Phil? race engine. I've not seen it, Phil. Could you put it in the Discord, mate? I'll have a look at that.
Here we come, fellas. Road speed. 5-1. That's your mark now. Turn in, don't get too tight to the wall.
Pitäisikö kumminkin vähän katsoa mihin mennään?
Go man go, go man go.
Oh my god.
Road speed all the way down.
I don't know if I just timed that perfectly or I could have gone a lot sooner. Well, that was shit. Don't expect to get anyone on pace here. Terrible stop.
15.979.
Yeah, there's Barry.
Coming pretty quick behind us. Left side. You're clear.
So it's only going to be if we've got lucky and some have got slowed down, but I don't think it's happened.
Coming hard behind you.
Oh, check it out, Phil. Cheers, mate.
Clear. Well, we got a few coming up on us here pretty quick.
You all got GTPs and LMPs here.
On your right. Still there? Still there? Clear.
Wankers.
Right.
Yeah, I seen that. Nothing. I've got the mic on. Nothing vocalized as of yet. Still plenty of time. Yeah, it cost me that.
car coming. On your left. There, good job.
Car park there, mates. Alright, this might get feisty ahead.
Leaders off pit road. Leader status 1.078. Interfere. Left side. The 3 is the leader. Clear. Heads up. Right side. Clear. Right side.
I knew that was going to be Ascend. That was the guy that Barry's just hit. Or he hit Barry, whatever. Doesn't help me.
2.189.
Carry a lot of speed through there. Yeah, fuel's looking good.
Off pit road. We're gonna have a car coming. Left side. Clear.
Long way to go, yeah.
Watch them. Right side. Clear. Eyes forward. One on the right side. You're clear. Left side. Clear. Coming really fast behind you. Left side. On your clear. Still there. Clear.
Just survive.
Still there, you're sure? Clear, clear, clear.
Crazy, a little bit of contact, but we're alright.
Leaders on pit road. The 25 is the leader. Coming really fast behind you. Right side. All good. 22, 5, 2. Watch the car.
What your thing, dude? What the fuck?
Car in front of you, see? Front of you, front of you, front of you. Heads up.
Fucking nightmare. Never do that.
Woohoo!
But we got a few coming up on us here pretty quick. That's the side.
How many got caught up in it? How many have got contact?
Right side.
Damage? I figured the off-track was the way to go. Oh, bollocks.
So you're about these guys coming behind us. Left side. Clear him. Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Completely passive, but it's all going crazy, so we'll just let it unfold. Still got 8 laps of this.
The gap is 1.1. The 3 is the leader.
Cheers, Mark. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
2.684. Alright, man. Get up there on those guys. Get by him now.
Ah! Oh, it's gone to Jamie as well. Nice one. Yeah, cheers, buddy. Right, 8 in the red here. This is good. Fighting ahead. Barry will get stuck in. That's what we need. This keeps us above 4.5 if we finish like this. GTP coming.
Coming up back.
Go.
Clear, clear, clear.
How does the GTP tyre wear? Like, does it last a fair bit? It takes a long time to get there, but I know they would favour not changing because they don't want 5 laps of warm-up again, but I'm wondering about the deg. Oh, BMW in the wall there. But yeah, thank you very much, Mark. Appreciate that, buddy. Did we just get one in the pits there? Or was that? Did he come out ahead of us? Someone was in the pits. I don't know if that BMW's got a bit of damage, you know, if he hit the wall. We need to be careful of Oliver behind. He's had some beef earlier in the race. That was him that posted the language. Keep missing that. Yeah, I'm with you there, buddy. Yeah, I'm with you there, mate. Thank you. Whoa! Thanks a lot, though, mate. Really generous. Bollocks. Looks like we're defending. Might get the draft ahead if Barry sends it. Go on, Barry. Get it done, Barry, come on.
1.914. P9 is the fastest car on the track. 0.0.
Jesus.
6.
Deep there. Yeah, but you don't have to pay a TV licence. You're not watching it. It's only for BBC, innit?
Leaders are running 1.048.
Yeah, I'm same, to be honest. I've got a fire stick.
Last side. Still there. Good job. Keep whipping it. Alright, 137. Still there. Still there. Clear.
I didn't think he was going to give me the space, and then it was there.
Left side.
racing.
Left side. Clear if you need it.
Ah! Jesus.
Keep working him. About 5 minutes.
Whoa. Quick.
I don't see anything wrong with the race car. I think we're up.
Yeah, really quick. Thought I might have damage there, but
Spin, go there.
Got one coming up on us pretty fast, bud. Right side. Clear. Watch the car. Gonna have a car off to the right. In front of you, in front of you, in front of you.
cheers, guys.
2.601. Nice, smooth, doing great.
And that'll be a top 10. 4.7k. Top 10 finish should be lovely. Let's say if we... Oh, it might not be top split, is it? We don't think. No, not top split. But still, very respectable strength of field. So to be getting... positive I rating, if we can bring it home, would be very good indeed. Go!
Left side. Right, left side. All around.
Blonkers. Two more laps, just in case anything else is going to happen.
Coming hard behind you.
Cheers for tuning in, guys. Hit the like button for me if you don't mind. If you haven't already, if you're new.
Clear, clear, clear.
And you like watching people get lucky on iRacing, please consider subscribing.
One more.
Yeah, slightly overfueled, but all good. Yeah, that's us up to P10.
0, 1. Doing a good job, we've hit here in a couple.
straight into the fixed after this? You are crazy. It wasn't me, Oliver, buddy. It wasn't me, mate. I was racing, yeah. But I wasn't involved in the wreck, buddy. That wasn't me. Yeah, Oliver, I don't know if you're talking to the wrong person here, because I wasn't involved in anything that you were involved in.
Clear, clear.
So yeah, watch the replay, buddy. It's not me. What does he think I've done there?
That's a blow coming.
Well, it's gonna go good.
Right side. Clear him, clear. One on the right side. Clear, 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 clear. One on the right side.
No, not doing a Red Bull Ring tonight, mate. Just Sebring.
They're pitting in front of you. Got two coming hard.
Gonna go straight into the fixed after I tell Oliver to fuck off.
Keep an eye open. Stay right.
Woo!
Checker flag, bud.
Yeah, we'll take that. So I've said it wasn't me, wrong person. I've saved the replay in case it was me. But I don't think it was. We didn't have any beef with Olivier. Oliver? Whatever he's called. We had a nice battle with him. I thought it was quite fair, but he got the better of me and I didn't come back at him. So he's talking about a dive. He said, you know I'm faster. Soz Oliver. I'm looking to run this open setup for the first time tonight. How do I go about knowing how much fuel to take and all that? I've never dealt with pit stops. Victor, I'd love to be able to help you, mate, but if you've watched my channel, I'm assuming you're new, so thank you for joining. I'm hopeless at pit stops and fuel, mate. I'm absolutely hopeless. You can just auto fuel. Take your margin down to 0.2. Probably be okay for Sebring. Maybe 0.4. But just auto fuel. Let auto fuel take care of it, mate. That's a good idea, that, Mark. Yeah, it's a good idea. I've got a bit of shoulder pain. It's holding up quite well, to be honest, but it's hurting a little bit. But yeah, sorry, Victor, I'm hopeless, mate. Guys in my chat do my fuel for me most of the time. Mug, I'll check it out after the racing arc. Yeah, I'll do this one and then I'll check it out. I'm going to come into this very late, so I'm going to have to go straight out and qualify. If I've got time. I'm already 2 minutes into quali here. No worries, Victor. Cheers for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you watch how I do it and then, yeah, see how you go. You can use like Race Lab. There's a free version if you're new to this sort of stuff. There's a free version of Race Lab, which you can use their fuel calculator, and it'll be there or thereabouts. The best way... Are we wet here? Moderately wet. The best way to go about it, mate, is to just do it. Just practice. The more you race, the better you'll get with fuel. Unless you're me, and then the worse you'll get. But some people get better. Community decision, yeah. It's certainly not mine. Right, I've turned HDR off. I think you have to have a restart for it, but I'm hoping to just get rid of a bit of that glare. Got time for a lap here if I'm quick. Yeah, so in the last one, Victor, I was 1 lap over fueled, but it was the safe option. The thing is at IMSA, like, there's always a chance that the GTPs will do an extra lap without, you can't predict it sometimes. Sometimes very tricky, so always fuel for 1 more, I think is the safest option when you're starting, and then as you go, you can be a bit more bold with your decisions. Right, now we've got our iron in the wet with the last race. I'm hoping we can do a bit better in this one. Used to the car a bit more. I'm assuming the GTPs are an absolute nightmare in these conditions with the new tyre and the rain and that sun. No mistakes, let's go. Yeah, sometimes the fixed will let you down a little bit. So I should always have a fuel calculator there just so you can monitor it as you go. And you get to know how they work the more you use it. So you can see mine, Victor, it's telling me it's a fixed setup, so it's irrelevant really, but it's telling me I've got 13.5 laps of fuel left. You can set that up however you want, to give you different information. This feels good, this, you know. This feels like it's much quicker than I was before. Nice, mate. If you want to buy it, you get a discount with Dave Cam's code, I believe, if that's still a thing. Is that still a thing? So Dave's partnered with Race Lab, so you can put a code in and get money off if you want to. Yeah, I mean, use it for a bit, see if you like it, and then maybe upgrade to the Pro version. It's reasonable. I think it's like $4.99, is it? Booger.
13.488.
Ah, could have done better there again. We'll take it though. Oh, there you go. least what P8 held up. Oh, let's go.
Oh, 1 to go. Right side on the restart. The estimated strength of field is 3,546. And fellas, remember, like I said, it's going to be a little chilly today, so you guys that are going over the wall, make sure you're staying limbered up.
Right, 7.6k on pole, 6.8k P3.
Closed.
So we'll see if their egos collide at any point. I'm assuming they will.
Be ready. We are going to roll. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 16. They could be lining up behind the 26.
Does my standings, cheers Phil,
Behind the 44.
does my standings overlay need to be bigger?
Up behind the 30.
What do you think?
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 5 and behind the 24.
For next time.
Get behind the 33.
Anyone else going drive?
With me. iRacing on there. See, I tweaked it when we did the Daytona to get all the information on, because I needed, you know, info about 5-lap average and stuff like that. And I've been watching my stream back now and again, and I see that it's a little small, all the rating and stuff. Could do with being a bit bigger. Igor's behind us, who was a bit feisty in that last race, wasn't he? This red Porsche ahead, I think that's Florian, that's the guy that binned it in the last race and then caught up and passed me again, so he's very quick. What did we gain in the last one? 11. Try and consolidate. We'll try and stay above 4.5 so I could afford to lose about 20 iRating, I think. Hopefully not. We're close to the LMPs here. I'm assuming they've left a big gap.
We have a ball in.
Gone.
Hey, start off. Are you ready? Have a great day. Green flag.
Maka behind me.
Still there, your door, clear. Right side, still there, quarter, clear.
I was lucky there, you know, because I didn't know we were that close to the corner. I went deep there, I didn't mean to.
Left side, still there. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Crash behind you, right side.
Let's go!
Right behind you.
Call that the big bollock braking zone. But unfortunately, people's bollocks are bigger than the brains. Every opportunity for them to come back into this race though. Get off there.
Not bad, looking good. Sorry, I think Earl walked over there. I said you're doing a great job, man.
Fighting hard ahead. Was it Delara there, isn't there? Yeah, we were half a second up as well. Important not to push too hard here though. The pace is there, so we'll just allow him to panic and adjust and make the mistake. Hopefully. It could also be conserving the tyres. What we learnt from the last race, they're going to get very hot at the end as it dries up.
Speed 2, here's the fastest car on the racetrack. 12.273, 13.126. Wow, good lap.
Yeah, they're finding the pace up front now.
Coming up back.
A second down this lap. Back marker. Fucking knobhead.
You're clear. Looking here's tire, maybe a little loose. Might lose a little grip.
What a fucking plonker.
Trying to get a feel for that toe and make sure it feels okay.
I think he bounced off the curb.
Damn it. Let's be aware of that.
I'll have a look. I don't know if I could have. Shit, I don't know how much damage that's giving me there. It's really struggling. Don't know if I could have done more there. Probably could have, but I just assumed the closing distance was that great. I figured I'd just go around him.
Trying to get a feel for that toe and make sure it feels okay. The front does have damage.
Front and toe damage. Not good. It could catch me out at any point. That. High speed stuff. I'll have to be careful. Yeah, struggling. Don't normally feel it that much in the wet, the damage. Going to change of position behind. Keep an eye on it. Doesn't seem to be over rotating on me. I think it's just the braking zones that it's struggling with.
5, 8, 7, and 2 is the leader.
Yeah, it's catching me, this guy.
Gonna have a car coming. Right side, door clear. Leader's running 13.3. 14.656. Moving up on it still pretty quick, just watch the backside. Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
Cheers, Hilton, buddy. Take it easy, mate. Thank you. Cheers for tuning in, mate. Appreciate it. Right, as long as you don't make mistakes, this gap's pretty consistent behind. Pulls in a little, but
Coming up back.
what the fuck? What the fuck was that? I've never experienced that in my life. The car just, as I was like changing direction, the car locked up and just went. No, mate. That was insane. Could not turn at all. The ice.
17.627. Got a couple of them coming here pretty quick behind us.
Why would you try to go that way? Send him to the pits. Yeah. Potential Smurf behind. 3.9k.
Gonna have a car coming. Left side, clear.
It's not a nice mid-corner change of direction. Don't want to let the other guy in here, but it's coming. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, they've done a really good job with it.
Watch the backside. Left side.
Yeah, Exner's catching quick. I don't see two people having that name, so I think it is a Smurf. Proper Star Wars, son, innit? Look at the moons. When I went wide there, accidentally, I thought about pitting. Smurf would be a secondary account for a much faster driver. So I've got a Smurf account at 3k. So a lot of the quick guys have. Yeah, they have another account that they're a little bit more risky on because it's just not their official. Like Max Verstappen has one called Maximilian Verstappen, and he also races on his dad's. Bollocks. So sometimes if you've got like, you know, John Smith, you might have John Smith 2 because there's more than one John Smith, but Kai Exner, it's unlikely that there'll be two of them. Could be mistaken, but mistakes creeping in here. Tyre's struggling.
Left side. Clear.
I was terrified I was going to kill him then.
14.4. 5.
I got it very wrong, but so did he, and we're both just understeering towards the barrier. Yeah, I created my Smurf account for endurance racing because I didn't want to be top split for endurance.
Left side. Clear.
Knew he was going to block as soon as he came back onto the track. I knew he was just going to end up where I would have been. I had to back off. He's gone deep again there, surely. This is tyres. He's struggling on the tyres. Overheating.
Watch them. Right side. Clear. You can do it, man. Good job, gentlemen. 5-1. Short mark. Now, turn in. Right here. 10-4, ma'am. We'll get you fixed up here. Okay, let's go.
Overfueled a little bit, but I think my refuel's wrong, to be honest. Right, hopefully most of these go.
Good job, man. Keep hauling out. Start spotting that entrance.
Nice. Very nice. Come on. Right, just a couple of smooth laps now. Guy in front of me will be compromised a little bit on this lap by the LMP2s, no doubt. I think if we get ahead, we can stay ahead.
Gonna have a car coming.
Important to cool the tyres down as well, I think, there. And that stop just
12.97.
a little bit. Hurry up, Freddy. He's just not quick, are they?
Have a car coming
This is going to be horrible.
right side. Clear.
Because you have to start to turn regardless, and then you've got to hope that they're aware of it.
They're pin in front of you. 34.149. Right side, one car only. You're clear. Coming up fast. Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
Painless. Where was this guy? 5.9k, Stanev. Where was he? He must have been caught up in the earlier ruckus, was he?
Thank you.
No, he's coming from P3. Wow. So we're not actually racing him, we're racing the guy behind him. I mean, I'm racing him now, but he's probably going to be too quick for me. He was ahead anyway, right? My black box is telling me he's coming from P3, so...
Got one coming up on us pretty fast, bud.
Must have been caught out with something. Oh, 45 seconds. What's he done?
Clear.
Tyres. It's a strange one, isn't it? It's not long enough for a stop and hold, is it? Think he binned it on the way in? Very strange. Anyway, it is all the guys I was fighting,
25.
I think. Oh no. Not yet, anyway.
Right side.
Oh shit.
So they're clear. Clear. In your mirror, in your mirror.
Knobhead. Fucking knobhead.
Left side. Still there. On your clear. Clear. Right side. Still there. Moving up on here pretty quick. Watch the back side. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, nice pass that, Nicholas. Really nice driving that, buddy.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear, clear.
I wouldn't care, like, I'd give him it. I wasn't going to fight him, but
The leader's on you.
he fucking smashed into me. The little rat.
Front. I don't know where to go. Moving.
Fucking reverse, knobhead. So he was 15 seconds ahead of me, this guy.
See him coming up on us here pretty quick.
Traffic hasn't been that bad for me here, so let's see what happens. Exner's exiting the pits any second, so we're going to get compromised here into one.
Yeah. Doing a great job. Left side. Awesome.
Shitting hell.
Left side. Still there, door. You're clear.
Right, Sebastian Solas was the guy in front of us. We've got that position back. We've now got to hold off Exner. Yeah, really poor with that from Nicholas. Like, he's clearly fast. He's not really chasing down P2, so he didn't need to force that, I don't think. It's very risky. So we're going to get lapped on this this lap to make it the last one. I hope so. I'd rather not have to go around again. We've got the fuel for it.
Technically, yes. Another masterpiece of gold.
Look at that. Another good result, that. Very happy with tonight's
Stay right.
results, really. Performances, maybe not so much, but results. Can't complain. Probably not a
Thank you.
safety rating this one, but Cheers, Phil. Let's have a look what happened to the dingbat who drove into me in his pit stop. I just assumed he crashed on the way in. He didn't. So has he took tyres? Oh, he has. I thought he missed his pit stop here. Where's he gone? I thought that was his dude and he went straight past. Why has he took tyres? Automatically selected and just made the mistake. Yeah, I don't think he knew what he was doing. What a pleb. Anyway, let's have a look at the very aggressive send. So let's say I knew he was going, I didn't defend it. I suppose I do turn in on him, but I mean I have to turn. Still going straight. Yeah, it's on. Never mind. All good. Yeah, good night's driving result. Well, good night's results. Driving debatable because I think I should have probably won the first wet race and then I could have potentially stayed with the guys at the front for a podium in that one, but we only lost one position. But bearing in mind the guy that overtook me at the end took tyres on a splash and dash race, he shouldn't have beat me. Just lost out there. So yeah, we'll take that comfortably into the 4.5s, but you know, one bad race and that's back down again. Maybe jump on for one tomorrow, maybe two, depends what time I get home from work. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely Thursday, but yeah, we'll see what's going on. So thank you very much for the support on the stream as always. Thank you very much, Mark, for the gifted. Appreciate that, buddy. Very generous of you, thank you. Everybody who supported the channel week 13 and beyond, obviously the members for continuing to support the channel. If you haven't yet, hit the like button for me. If you're new and you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and we will be back next time, so make sure bell notifications are turned on. Enjoy your night. Cheers.